Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of REKKR on the REKKR difficulty, played through prboom-plus. Today we are beginning the third episode, Otherworld, and we are starting off with the first level, E3M1, Isolation. Let's begin. Immediately we are going to take a left and grab the woad, and not dawdle around in the darkness for too long, because not only does it deal damage to you, there are also these Inhumans that will come after you while you're in the darkness. But they'll come after you anyway, so you just want to grab the woad and start punching them out. There are 16 of them in total, so make sure you just knock every single one out. And you can also try grabbing their souls too. You don't need all of them, but they do help. If you take any damage in this fight, you can grab 3 health essences, all useful things, and after a certain amount of time, this pillar in the center will raise up. So when it does, go through the portal, and now we are going to fight some eyes. We're fighting the eyes first instead of the sad face because the eyes will just resurrect them. Hey look, an infight, thank you. So we're just going to use the soul bow since that's all we have right now. And that's all you'll have, whether or not you're doing a pistol start playthrough, or rather bow start since this is REKKR. There's a grotesque there, make sure to get rid of him. Get rid of these two while you're at it. You don't need to use the fist, you can use the bow. Especially if they survive a woad punch. Like the little devils they are. We'll continue to use the bow. And just bow the rest of these guys down. We're going down here real quick just to make sure we have a nice little safe spot. So these guys don't ruin our run by firing projectiles at us. Instead we'll fire projectiles at them. Same for this guy. Might be able to grab a soul if he's close enough. Same for that one. Now we're going to go through here and quickly grab the Holy Relic. Try not to take too much damage. Just head on out through this area. And you know what? Let's just mow this guy down. Yeah. Same for this floating head. Good thing about the Holy Relic is that you can kind of snipe with it. Kinda. In very certain situations. Because of its hit scan nature. If you go down here, you'll get the boots of protection, but, you know, you'll have to actually go down here. But they might be useful if you want to go around. Also go down here. There's not really much here either, though. But we did it just for a giggle. But if you go through here, you'll be sent back to this place. So instead, the place you want to go is through the purple portal. So you can be sent to this magical place full of bone turrets. Everyone's favorite enemy. You just sit there and fire endlessly. Classic. Well, we're gonna go through this portal, the blue one, and kill some dudes here. Especially all these guys. And I mean all of them. We'll grab the ringmail armor too. Might come in handy. And while we're around here, we'll grab the soul launcher. Very useful. Because we're going to go up here too. And kill nobody, but we will grab the blue skull key. There was a grotesque in my practice run that made his way through here. But, look who decided to join the party. It's 2 of these guys, you know, the boss from E2M1. The thing about these guys is, they aren't as tough as they are in the second episode finale. But we're gonna fight them later. In the meantime, we're clearing this area out and going through here to kill this guy that spawns in. And we got the blue key out of that area, so we're gonna go into here and flip this switch. But watch out, because this guy's right behind you. And over here, open this up, kill this grotesque, and you get a secret. And open this up, and you get another secret with Jackalopes and medicinal herbs and mana sprites. Everything's here. All nice things to have, especially these Jackalopes. They're adorable. Well, you should flip that switch. And while you're around, you might as well go back through here. Then get ready to kill this thing. Oh boy. Flying spaghetti monster. Everyone's favorite. You know, I've given up asking for names of these enemies. I'm just gonna call them whatever. You can go to here and get the steel shot, but you know, it's no big deal. If you go through here, you want to carefully step around there to tag the secret, then go through the portal. It'll send you back to this area. Yeah, but it's all good. So we're just gonna go back through this part and also go back into the purple portal. Try saying purple portal 3 times fast. Go through the blue portal and then use the blue skull key to open that up and press that button. It'll be useful for later, but it also spawns in some guys, at least one of them. And while we're around, we might face this dude. This dude is pretty rude, so we're just gonna put him out of his misery. And make sure he doesn't spawn any more of those gosh darn eyes. Yeah, it's the second phase of the king from E2M1, but he goes down a lot easier, thankfully. So yeah, with that straightened out, we can use the soul launcher to probably deal with these guys. You know, if you want to play like a little wimp, which I do. The thing about these guys is they go down much easier. They don't have anywhere as much health as the boss from E2M1. But they still throw those projectiles, and they're pretty scary nonetheless. But you know, they go down pretty quick, assuming you have ammo. And while we're here, we got some armor patches. And I think at this point we can go back to here because this area opens up. It's a secret with a mana seal, so make sure you get that. I believe it opens up after you've gone through this area and press the blue switch. This also opens up, so make sure you grab that too. Okay, so we're just gonna go back through this portal again because we have to go through a new portal, this one. And we ruined the 69, but you know, sacrifices had to be made. Sacrifices like these guys. And we'll have to kill the bone turrets and the flying spaghetti monsters. Good thing we got that holy relic, because it also helps in dealing with these eyes that it spawns when it dies. So we're gonna do the same for this one. And now we can make our way up through here, grab the soul prism while we're here, start hammering down these dudes. And while we're here, get the plate mail armor. And let's continue on by clearing the rest of these bone turrets out. I think that was the only one left, but we're gonna press the switch and get ready to fight these floating heads and grotesques. Then when you're done fighting them, you can press this button and go back through here and then fight these eyes. Grab the bottle of health, then go through here to get the red skull key. But watch out, because these guys will appear. They're not too tough, but they're still there, and they might catch you by surprise. Try grabbing the health essence, but the damage got me. Oh well. I tell you what though, you want to just go back through here. Go up to this place, kill this dude. Then go through the portal again. But this time, go to the left side. And we'll kill everything in here. especially this head, or a sad face. I gotta keep my weird enemy vocabulary consistent. And we'll press that switch, which reveals that area, which we'll go to in a little bit. But first, we gotta make sure we got everything. We got all the secrets and all the kills. So, I just have to remember exactly where we need to go. I believe it's through this portal. And then through here. Actually, no. We can probably get away with going through here instead. Then going through this place, and there it is. That's the exit. Yeah, those portals can be a little bit confusing, but just follow the colors and it'll help quite a bit. So let's press the I and get out. Okay, isolation. That was a wild ride, and it's pretty fun nonetheless. I like the start where you're forced to pretty much use the woad. I mean, you could use the bow, but it's nowhere as fun. And it introduces you to the king enemy from E2M8. Both of his forms, but in separate, weaker versions, which is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting how they were both combined in E2M8 to one enemy. But yeah, this was a fun level, and it was a great way to start off this dark episode. Yeah, there's a lot of darkness going on in this game in general, really, with all the deaths of your clansmen, and the king summoning the dead. Goodness gracious, it's quite a mess. But we're gonna get to the bottom of this for sure once we continue on. But we'll continue on in the next video. But until then, toodaloo.